Fine.
Okay, so we are continuing with our Python programming, and yesterday we covered a little bit on formatting. We did review what programming is all about. If you remember, we used this diagram to show what programming is all about. What do we mean by computer programming and computer programming languages that are there? We learned about the architecture, like how a computer looks like from
Lakini ule niliambia huyu jamaa
yes.
anini
So we have the Zoom, we have the software, the application layer, what's called the APIs. We have got the operating system, and then drivers, and then CPU or the hardware, and then we learned from the basic, what is called the binary language or machine language, to assembly, to the high level language or scripting languages. And we also looked at what we mean by a compiler, an assembler, and how they convert the languages up to the binary language where the CPU will understand. And then Python programming language, what are the applications it is used in? Financial analysis, data science, AI, and machine learning. And then what is the motivation for learning Python? It's very easy. There are a lot of resources online. There is a active community. If you are stuck with anything, you can help. They can help you. And then there are also many applications which people are using it in game development, web, IoT, and also GUI development. And then also you can solve a lot of advanced programs using Python. So Python is a very powerful tool. Okay, so that is what we covered. So today we are going to continue, and we learned about if statements. We had learned about if statements. I'm going to review it. Actually, before we do if statement, okay, actually, loops, we had looked at loops. Then if statements, we had looked at if statements. So I'll review if statement, and then we go to what's called while loop. Okay, so everyone, can you open your VS Code? Open VS Code. So from, you know how to open it. I'll give you a shortcut. You open your project folder under documents. We created the folder called mechatronics. And then you right click. Everyone, you right click. Then here it will show you more options. If you are using a latest operating system or others, it will just show you open with VS, open with code. Then you open. Okay, just like that. You open it. So everyone open VS Code. And we create a new file, which we call, we have already done this, but if underscore statements dot py, if statements dot py, if statements dot py. And guys, this VS Code, there are so many ways you can manipulate it. You can make this terminal appear bigger. And then if you have several terminals, like you see, I have a terminal here, I have another one here, I can delete that terminal. And then this PowerShell, you see this, if you click on it, you can, if you have the, if you click, if you had something here like this thing called task, when you click here, it will disappear. there is some thing here on the left-hand side where your files are. If you want more space, you can click up here and then it will minimize it. You can drag it like that. You can drag it up to the last. It will make it disappear. Then you drag it back. Guys, can you see? Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They even have, if you like to make it themes, if you want to make it color theme, you want it to be light. Do you see light? If you want to make it light, okay. If you like light, I normally like dark theme, color theme, dark Visual Studio, that one. There are so many things here which you can, extensions. You can look for Python. If you look for Python, it will help you to do what is called Python intelligence. So Python for VS Code. There are so many things here. There is this Pylons, I don't know, Python debugger from Microsoft. You can install some of these things. You can Google and then you know what they are doing. They are called extensions. So it's a very good tool. I have used it in C++ and other things. Testing, we will not do that. For running, we will not do that. But you can also see GitHub. Can you see GitHub? Guys, can you see? Here. Okay. It will show me the things which I have sent to GitHub, and I can do that. And I can commit from here. Commit, write a message, something, and then commit. See, like lesson on if, and then I can commit. Can you guys see? And then six changes. So it will work together with the online GitHub, and you can push your code also from here. So it's fairly a powerful tool also if you configure it correctly. So let us start, everyone. We want to learn more about if statement. So you write the shebang /user/bin/env, then Python. Okay. So we want to do this. We want to write a program that calculates the tax of civil servants. So we want to a very simple program which calculates the tax of civil servants. So according to the tax agency, the tax revenue authority, it says that if somebody is earning maybe in Kenya shillings or in Tanzania shillings, if somebody is earning 1/5, if somebody is earning 0 to 50,000 Kenya shillings, then this individual qualifies for 10%. Qualifies for 10% tax. Are we together, guys? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So if you are earning between 0 and 50,000, you qualify for 10% tax. What about somebody earning 50,000? 1, 2, 3, 2, 100,000, 100, 1, 2, 3. They qualify for slightly high 15% tax. And then somebody earning 100,000 to 500,000, they qualify for 20% tax. And then finally, people who are earning above 500,000, half a million, they are taxed. Tax the rich. You tax them 25%. Okay, guys, can you see? So we want to write a program which will take your salary. You input the system will input the system will request you to enter your salary, and then it will calculate the tax and then tell you this is the amount of tax you are supposed to pay. So Moses, how do you think we can go about this? How do we start? What is the first thing we can start? Anyone?
Sorry, I was talking when I muted my microphone.
Yes.
I was just maybe seeking for your clarification on
Yes.
on your interface. I see there's that line that is drawn from number 1 to 10. Yet, when does it occur? When does that happen? First of all,
1 to 10. This blue line.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry about it. It is something to do with this code, VS Code, telling you if you want to commit your code. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay. I think now to answer your question, this is where you now invoke the if statements. Like you make you from that breakdown you say maybe you first of all define your what your
Salary.
variable as maybe salary, and then you say if salary is this percent, if else if it is between this to this, and then elif, and then after beyond, now you just say else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, the first thing that we need to do is we get user input. So I want you to type there, get user salary. Okay. So you say salary is equal to input, and then you say enter your salary. Enter your salary. Are you typing along with me?
Yeah.
Yes. So you enter your salary. But is your salary an integer, a string, a float? What do you think your salary is? In short,
It can be an integer.
Is it an integer, a perfect integer, or it can be a float?
Float.
Huh? Float. You can get some cents, okay? If you go to your bank account, you can see you have some cents. So it should be
Float. We can a float.
Yes. Okay. So that's the first thing. You get the user input. Using user input, you read the user salary. Okay. Then it's very simple. Now is where you start to use if statements. If the salary here 0 to 50,000, how can you put it? Salary is less than or greater than 50,000. How do you put it?
Less than 50,000.
If salary is less
than 50.
Less than 50,000.
Less than
50,000. What about somebody who is earning exactly 50,000?
You can add equal to.
Yes. So you say salary less than or equal to 50,000.
Equal.
Less than or equal to 50,000. This is how you write if less than or equal to 50,000. Okay. So you can put.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Sorry, but in line 60,
Yes.
there was from 50,000 to 100K.
So this
Yes,
one should
yes.
be 50,001.
Mhm.
50, yes.
50,001, and then this
Yeah,
one.
at least my thousand. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody who is at 50,000 is still in this tax
It's still
bracket.
in that. Okay.
And then this one is this tax bracket like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do. If salary is 50,000, then what do? We say,
New salary.
and then because we are going to use new salary every time and again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we are going to be using new salary every time and again, or you say new salary is equal to 0.0. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So we set that before calculating tax, everybody get like new salary is 0. So that down here, we say new salary, we reassign the value. New salary is equal to salary. Is it minus or plus? The tax. Minus? Minus tax, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yes.
But how do we calculate tax? Tax is equal to? How do you calculate tax?
3 times.
Is 10%?
10% of 100 times salary.
Yes. So there is a reason why I'm telling you this. So you say into bracket, new salary is 10. 10% is 10 times salary divided by 100. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes. And then we say now our new
0.1 times salary, right?
yes. So the reason why I want you can directly say 0.1% times salary, okay, or even new salary is 0.9 times salary, okay. But imagine you have given somebody this code to write it, to review, okay, in 5 years time, okay. Let's say that this value was 6, okay, 6%. And then how are we going to, the new salary we would have said new salary is going to be, what is 0.6 minus 100? 92.94%. 94? Guys. 0.94.
4.
Yeah.
0.94 times salary.
Salary.
Yeah. So if you come later, like if you imagine if I gave you this code and I have written 0.94 times salary, you will ask yourself, what is this 0.94?
Where did it come from? Yeah.
You see, you will be like, where did this 0.94 come from? You know, and especially if it is like some ridiculous number. Let me say if it is 0.194, you'll be like, why was this guy putting this 194? What is it? Okay. Yes.
True.
So this is called hard coding. By putting a figure there, is called hard coding. Okay. The best way to write it is, you see here we have said new salary is 0. Then you say tax rate. You know, the rate of tax, the tax rate. Okay. No need for writing tax rate here, but here you should say tax rate is 10, or for our case, maybe 6. because we have 6%. I've just changed that for the time being, times salary divided by 100. You see that? And then new salary, you are explaining that new salary is you get your salary minus the tax. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So that is how you do it. Okay, after doing that, then we now go to the second one. Elif. It is else if is elif in Python. So the next case, we have 50,000 to 100,000. How are you going to write it? Elif salary.
So signature
Confused by that line of new salary is equals to 0. Now there are two like lines for new salary of 0 and these others.
Yes. So what happens is inside here, the value which was 0 is going to be updated. We are going to now the new salary here, if it is maybe 40,000, it is going to, if we have calculated this and it is 40,000, then it's now going to be assigned the new salary, which is 40,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
In short, inside this, when you have a variable like new salary here, you can also still change new salary is equal to 50,000, 1, 2, 3. Like this variable, if it's something varying, it's something which can change. Okay. So that is why at this point, we are going to change it. We are going to adjust the value to be the new salary minus tax. Okay. Okay, here, new salary, if the new salary is greater than
that one with 1.
50,000. 50,001 is greater than 50,000. Can you see that?
Yes.
If it is greater than 50,000,
Yes.
do we use and or it is and. So and, you say in Python, you just use the word and. Then salary is less than 100,000. 1, 2, 3. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Else, if the salary is greater than 50,000 and the salary is less than 100,000. Can you see that? Can you see that? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes. So if the salary is that, then you can copy this. You know, this part is common. So what is the tax? The tax, because the formula is the same. What is the tax going to be? We said?
The percent of the tax. It is 15 now.
Yes, it was 15, yeah? Are we together?
Yep.
Yes. Everyone, we are together?
Yep.
Yes, Bob.
Okay. Yes. Then the next one. Who can tell me a shortcut of how to do the second one? The last one. You just copy this one. Can you see? Can you see that? And then you paste it. And then here you change it to, what is the range now? 100,000 to 500,000.
Yes.
So we have here as 100,000 to 500,000. And then these people, they get 20%. Can you see that? Then the final case is else. Else, if the salary is greater than 500, 1, 2, 3. You copy this. Hello? Are we together?
Yes.
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 Salary. Actually, this last part should not be under else. This other one, you just, because it is, just say else, because it's the default value.
Mm.
It's the default value. Else we cover, well, it should else is the default. Else is the default.
That's
Which
the
means,
default.
yes, else is the default when it is greater than 50,000. When it is greater than 500,000. Then finally, you say you print. What do we print? New
Salary.
new salary, like that. Okay. Are we together, guys?
Bob, please, why you didn't print the salary first?
You can print it also if you want. You can print it also.
Okay.
You can
So we
the-
should just skip it like that, or we should
You
just
can you can print the salary. Okay. Salary, and then you print the new salary. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, yes. The meeting is about to end, so I want you to run it, and then you see what the problem is. Or if statements.py, enter your salary 20, 1, 2, 3. Then the initial one was that, and then the final one is that 18,800. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
50, 1, 2, 3. 50,000 becomes 47. So I want you to run this, and then you will show me your work when we resume. I think we are still remaining with 6 minutes. Okay, so we still continue. Still remaining with 6 minutes. Okay, so that is how to do it, the if statement. So if statement we are using to check. If statement is used to check conditions. Before a statement, before statement or statements are run or are executed. So we check the statement. We check here if the salary is 50,000, then we do statements. These are the statements. If the salary, and we use if, elif, and then the final one becomes else. Are we together? Are we together?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say we are having 800,000, which is above 800, then 1, 2, 3. What does it give you? It gives you 640,000. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is in the category of
It's
50 to 100.
okay. Yes. So guys, can I ask you a question? If I say that I am earning negative 20,000, what do you think it's going to give me?
Which is below zero.
Okay.
So
We didn't
I
define
think it will give you still a tax of 10% because it is.
It is still less than this.
Yeah.
Okay. Jada was saying something. Jada, what were you saying?
I just said like we didn't define in the first
Mm.
statement that we will have a minus.
Yes, we didn't define that it's going to be that salary is going to be negative. But let's see if we run it, what will it give us? It gives us negative 18,000. Is that correct? Eh? What do you think of the negative? So we should make our program so that it should not take negative numbers. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should make it so that it doesn't take negative numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should edit somewhere so that if we get negative numbers, then we say an error. And error, salary should, you print that salary should be above zero, like no negative salary allowed. The system does not allow for negative salary. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. So
You said you had input like negative what?
negative 200, negative 20. You can even do negative 50. Then it gives you negative 47, which it should not, the system should not allow negative numbers. Okay? Okay, then let us even be stupid. We say that we are putting that I am adding Bob. Is that a salary or is that a number?
No,
A string.
Yeah.
It's a
it's
string. It's a string. But then how much will I earn?
error.
It gives you an error. What does it say?
Could not convert string to float.
Yes. So Bob Afuata is not we are expecting a float number. So we will get the error.
It's wise.
Yes? Yes.
At that point, our program is wise.
Yes, yes. But when it comes to okay, then let us say if we are what if we give 0.945, you give a decimal point. Do you think it will still work?
Yeah, it will work. It's a
Yeah,
float.
Because it was a float.
Yeah. It will still work. But if we did here, if we put int, okay, can you see that? Hello?
Yes, integer.
Yeah.
And then we put
Integer.
20.9. It tells us
Yeah.
the problem, we were expecting a float.
Float.
Okay?
Yeah.
So guys, let us meet in 10 minutes and I'll share the screen. I'll share the link and then you join. Take 10 minutes water break or coffee break.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, okay.
No coffee, only water available.
Yes.
Popo, you want coffee? I have some.
Please.